We're a Australian, Sydney-based menswear business. Retail Express has a very low cost of entry. We started with one system for one store, so the return on the investment was instant. Our ability to better plan, our ability to better buy has been tremendously useful. So look, I'd say it's been an instant return on investment, and as I say, we'll be up to 5 licenses by the end of the year, so that's in 6 months.
With vast interior, 42 stores. The biggest problem we sort of found was how can we manage inventory from multiple locations. We had to make our inventory work smarter. So the number one for us was that ability to see live stock in our warehouse across our retail network, and then stemmed and grew from there. We can now make a sale in Helensvale here, for example, taking the stock from our warehouse, and we can have that stock actually dispatched to be sent to, or from our Tweed Head store. So the inventory control and the logistics straight away took probably 2 full-time staff equivalent out of our business. We have an in-house design team, graphic artists, and we were then outsourcing to a third-party company to do all our emailing and database management, which now we've brought that 100% into Retail Express, and currently I think we're actively emailing about 28,000 customers a month.
We have 2 stores here in Sydney and a very active web store. We always had a very busy web store. We searched for a long time for a solution to that, to make sure that we could handle our web store from a real inventory standpoint. So what we needed is a way to really have all of our stock online, and that's what Retail Express systems really allowed us to do, is to have an incredibly rich website that truly represents what's on our shelves. Certainly a side issue for us has been the reporting function. It wasn't what we initially went out for. We really were looking for the inventory control, but the reporting function's been terrific. It allowed us to order much more accurately, much more tuned into seasonal changes, and that's just been a real windfall for me as the guy that's responsible to make sure we got the right gear on the shelf.
99 bikes. I'm the general manager, and we've got 7 stores at the moment, and we do bicycle retail. Definitely good reporting, good quick point of sale. It's easy for new people to learn. We rely a lot on keeping our salespeople motivated, and the fact that they can see in real time what all the other stores are doing in sales, where they rank, exactly on the system in a real-time basis. There is a lot of ways where we've become more efficient with receiving stock and keeping track of stock, on processing the sale. Yeah, I think it's been very easy.
We are currently manufacturing jewellers with 3 retail stores. We find that Retail Express is really quite easy for staff to pick up. New staff can be making sales within their first day. I've found that the support we get from the guys at Retail Express is exceptional. A request for support either by telephone or email, I don't think there's been a response time longer than a couple of hours. It's just great, every so often you get an email saying there's a new upgrade about to happen, and you get really excited about what it's going to be about this time, and you look forward to the changes because you know that they're always new, innovative, and certainly helpful to your business.
We've got a business called Be Daring, the adult shop. We have 3 stores, and we operate a web-based business. We've had point of sale for some years before we adopted Retail Express. They were standalone systems, and so of course that meant that we didn't have real-time access. It was quite painful. You'd dial into one store and change the prices. You'd dial into the next one, change the prices. So it was very, very time ineffective and very costly. And of course, we couldn't get access to instant reports. So the standalone system's really not suitable to a chain of stores. Now that everything is global, we only make one change. As soon as we had the inventory in, we started balancing stock. So that was a huge financial advantage to us. We chose Retail Express based on a number of things, including the price, which we thought was economical and good value for money. First thing I do is I look at yesterday's sales. From there I go straight into the CEO message. I say, you know, Caboolture's going well done guys, keep it up. Or, you know, perhaps Boccarina maybe is trailing, so, you know, Boccarina's a nose behind. Come on guys, you know, get those extra sales today.
I run some retail stores around Australia called Lightweight Traveller. We started one store in Noosa and we have now 4 stores around Australia, 2 in Sydney and 1 in Melbourne. The marketing is one thing we are working on at the moment to get more customer loyalty program up and going, and that I think will be very, very good. The implementation of the system as such is very easy because it works on the internet straight to your server. There's not much to do apart from feeding in the stock.
The name of the business is Pepys. We have 4 stores and it's our pet specialty. We grew organically, so we chose a point of sale system that was really a one store point of sale system. We grew. Unfortunately, that system just outgrew us, or we outgrew it, and it just didn't do what we wanted it to do anymore. There was issues with corruption, lack of head office control, and that's when we came across your system. We've got heaps of head office control. I can do everything from home. I can do everything from my computer here. I can do things remotely I could never do before, and I can control buying and product descriptions, barcodes and pricing. I
highly support Retail Express. It's it's a program that we needed and it filled our need, and I'm more than happy to let others know.
And I'm a big advocate. I've sold a fair few systems because it's worked for us. It worked really well.
I had a colleague at another store just emailed me just last week, and I shot him back some feedback and said yes, that this is a good system, and I'd be happy to recommend Retail Express.
It is very stable and very easy to use, so I would definitely recommend it.
But as soon as you have more than one store, it's definitely a great benefit to have Retail Express.
It just slotted into our jewellery stores perfectly. Any other retailer or even manufacturer would find Retail Express the perfect solution for what could be a lot of problems that need to be solved.